Honestly, I don't know if it's that I'm getting older or if video games are getting more and more boring. Well, not really boring. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but... And I used to like look forward to getting home and playing, but now, I'm not gonna lie, I spend more time like looking at my library, wondering what to play as opposed to actually playing. I spend more time thinking about like, okay, like if I play this game, I'm gonna have to do this, you know, instead of just jumping on and playing. Or I'll be like, damn, if I'm playing this game, you know, if the server's shut down, then all this shit is for nothing. But like, fuck. I tried to jump over it. You know, so like I'm like, damn, I should find something like RuneScape that you could spend years grinding and have a character
Spike planted.
like badass, you know, as opposed to someone that just started. You know, you could look like you've been there type shit. Like you achieve shit, you did raids or whatever to get some cool fucking armor or weaponry and shit, you know? I don't know, I'm trying to find a game that I could sink time into without, like, cause Ark, like look at Ark survival servers are about to shut down. So then what? Everything you did on that is gonzos. Something like World of Warcraft, people that have been playing for a long time, you know, you got something that you could show what you've done with that time. Does that make sense? But with a lot of these games, like I mean, with this game right here, you could have a lot of skins. And maybe they only bring skins around like once in a while. If you get a skin like the Valorant ones, the ones that they team up for the tournaments, those ones only usually come around like when they drop, and then they never drop again. So it's kind of like a either get it or miss out. But I don't know. I want this dude to teach me how to enjoy games. Because he's got, look, 22.2 thousand subscribers. But he had like 3 million views on this video, and he's got 149,000 likes. That ratio is crazy.
Growing up, I was obsessed with video games. I remember getting my first ever Game Boy and playing Pokemon Red non-stop, or laughing my ass off with my family playing tennis and bowling and Wii Sports, getting absolutely dunked on in Halo 3 by my friends, and spending way too much time building the ugliest houses you've ever seen in Minecraft. I loved immersing myself in all these different worlds, and as time went on, I just played
Minecraft is fun.
Games. I think about the day when I afforded my dream PC.
Spike down.
I had the time and money to spend toward any game I could ever want. And yet, as I got older and began to achieve that dream, my motivation to play those video games started to fade.
That's what I'm saying.
And an amazing PC, as well as an absolute chonker of a Steam library.
That's what I'm saying.
So why do games no longer feel fun? I had to force myself to open new games, and even then I wouldn't actually play them. I'd just sit there not enjoying myself. Nowadays, it seems like a lot of people are going through the same thing. At reach the end of being a teenager and kind of head into a family,
the croucher.
Now wavering. Recently, I've been trying different ways to ignite that passion for video games so that they can feel fun for me again. So in this video, I'm going to be going through 5 tips.
Damn, look at that clean ass setup.
Once again, be able to enjoy.
I mean, clean like dust free type shit. How you do that?
This is a fun way to get back into games that you're already really familiar with. Maybe that passion for a game you've played for years is still there, and you're just looking for a way to mix things up to give yourself more incentive to continue playing it. The best thing about this tip is that you can pretty much apply it to any game you'd like to play. Pick a game or even a collection of games.
Let me guess, hold up. The very end of it is just gonna be like, so remember, if you want to have fun, just play to play. Like, don't have a reason behind it. Just play to have fun. That's gonna be the walk away watch. Because I mean, that really is all you can do. Kind of like with life, right? Just enjoy the ride, have fun with it.
Go into it with a specific challenge in mind.
Rotating.
It could be trying to win a game using only one specific weapon, or attempting to beat the hardest difficulty in that game. It could be limiting what characters you use or what controls you're.
I was really betting on them coming to
a specific amount of time. One of the best examples and most popular forms of making a game more challenging to make it more fun.
Last player standing.
Yeah.
Implementing all of these new rules has made the game so much.
Launching smoke.
Fuck. Just come over here, bro. Get hit.
Stim beacon down.
No! Fuck.
That was a nice try. I didn't know where.
However, it also created this new wave of relevance for a
If
franchise
I would have
that
thrown my smoke a little bit more out,
pretty obviously aimed
I'd
towards
have been
kids.
able to get closer
Another
to her.
example is that I'm currently trying to beat Terraria on Master Mode within 100 in-game days.
I haven't even
And knowing that I'm doing
played
everything
much
with that challenge in
Terraria,
mind
but I know it's really
made me
good.
way more excited to sit down and play the game every single day. The thing is, they don't even have to specifically be challenges. Something else that you can do is to just set specific goals for whatever game it is you're playing.
Grenade combo.
Maybe it's the goal of the entire run of the game, or it's just for the specific session.
Fortnite.
In my newest Minecraft world, my goal
Let me
is
try
to
this
build my
one more
base
time,
almost
dude.
entirely within the new
They're gonna
biome
come
that just came out.
right here.
Even though I've been playing this game for years and I'm pretty much just doing the same things I always did, the entire vibe of what I'm doing is different because it's all inside this one brand new area. Or you can sit down after work or school and say, hey, today I'm going to beat this specific boss. Or finally complete that one building project. Or I'm going to
Look at that house, bruh.
Sometimes the act of just playing the game can be too vague to get excited for. So making the actions you want to complete within the game more specific
Oh shit.
help you get more focused on just getting through the game.
Pepper camps on.
This one might sound a bit weird, but hear me out. Playing games isn't necessarily immersing yourself in just the game. There's quite a lot that you can do outside the game to get yourself in the mindset of winding down and relaxing. Humans are creatures of habit. If you get yourself into the habit of getting your gaming environment to be more comfortable, it'll make you feel more excited
Clean
when
her
it's time
up.
to chill out finally.
They're grabbing an 0 point on
Pick
A.
out your coziest clothes, plan a dinner or some snacks that are fun to eat while you play, and make sure you have some water and other drinks so that you don't have to get up in the middle of a session. Maybe hide yourself
Oh shit.
from the game or from something else before you play. If you make this a huge big deal over getting to sit down on a chair or couch and just getting to play some games for a few hours on your favorite snacks, it'll feel way more fun not only during the session, but all the way up to whenever you planned it for. Maybe you plan to play
Shit.
games on a Saturday after a long week of work. Don't just come home and go on your phone and then
Nice.
sit down, open a bunch of random games and stuff. Plan what you're going to play,
Last
what you'll
player
eat, and the
standing.
most comfortable clothes to wear during that session.
I fucked
It's kind of
myself,
like planning
bro.
a date with yourself, only it's not sad. I promise. My mindset is, if you're going to do it, you should do it right.
Pizza! Yeah, I mean, I guess you can't go
I think
wrong
one of
with
the
having
hardest
a
pills
good
to swallow when it comes
like
to gaming.
like
is
snack
that maybe
set
the
up
game that you put all those
while you
hours
playing,
into
just reaching
every
over and
single day
grabbing
is
some
just
chips.
Not that fun.
Yum.
Any game can be someone's favorite.
I don't have
But it
any
would
snacks
be a
within
lie
reach
to
right
say
now,
that every
bro.
game ever
That's what I'm
created was
missing.
just created to be a good game. If the games you play make you feel
I usually do
frustrated,
have chips.
annoyed,
Oh, I
or
gotta
like you're
watch
just
this
wasting
Gamer
your time on
Rage
them,
comps, bro.
it
Those
might
shits
be
are
time
so
to try some
funny.
new games. And trust me, this is coming from someone who used to think League of Legends was fun. I mean, like,
Oh.
it can be, but most of the time it's not. Leaving your comfort zone can help
Yeah,
to
it
immerse
can
yourself
be
in worlds that maybe
when
you've
you're,
never
like,
tried before. Recently, I just tried this
bored.
random free
No, I'm
game on
kidding.
Steam for the sake of just making a video on it. All I really wanted to do going in was give myself a proper chance of
You
trying
know,
it.
it's fun,
And then
huh?
I
Is
found
that that
myself
muck
sinking
game or
hours
whatever?
upon hours into this game because I was so determined to beat it. It was genuinely so fun sitting down and just going through the motions of the game over and over again to try and beat it. And I never would experience
it
that if I didn't
Unturned or
force myself
whatever?
to try a new game. And like I said, that game was free. So you don't necessarily need to spend money on new games just to try them. I mean, that's why demos exist, right? Not that many games nowadays have demos. You get me. There might even be a good chance that you're like me and you bought
That's a
games
B.
over the years just to never even try them. So maybe you want to
Oh shit, two of them right there? I was gonna say 3 and 2 at the same
It doesn't
time.
even need to be a new game. Maybe there's a specific game mode in your current favorite that you avoid. There have been many times where I tried different maps or modes in a game years ago and decided they weren't fun just because of one negative experience.
Shit.
Then I come back to them and realize that they're some of my favorites. This is definitely the hardest tip
Last
on the list, and
player
I fully
standing.
acknowledge that.
Viper said
Making
140.
friends can be hard. I've recently been trying to branch out online to find people who play the same games as me. But nowadays the internet is so saturated with
Make
so many
them
different
regret
types of
their
people, and figuring out who you'd get along
You
with
gotta
or who
kind of
plays
like,
the game in
yeah,
the
it's
same
kind of
ways
weird
you do.
finding
It's a
people.
challenge in itself.
I just
It
join
still pays
Valorant
off
whenever I
once you
want
finally
people
find them. For
around.
me, I use Discord servers created for specific games like Minecraft or Destiny 2.
You could do that, but I don't know how to
Phasmophobia.
do
And
that.
then I went into the looking for group channels and just kind of scouted people out. Eventually I saw someone who I thought looked cool post a request for Phasmophobia.
Someone you
And by
thought looked
forcing
cool,
myself
they
to
post up
join that one
selfie,
session with that
and you're like, yo,
person,
that's a
it
pretty
ended up
cool
leading
looking
to me, like,
person.
a blast for hours, and eventually making 3 new friends to play that game with. We even have a new group chat dedicated to trying out new games to try together. Reaching out at all
That's
is
cute.
difficult,
Good
and not
pick.
everyone you meet will be the right person for you. This tip itself might not even be for everyone.
What if you meet like
You
some
could be very
psycho,
comfortable
bro?
playing games on your own, which is completely okay. I too really like the single player
Launching smoke.
experience sometimes. But if you've been avoiding sending that game request message because you're worried it'll all go wrong, sometimes you just have to force yourself.
You will
Worst
not
case scenario,
kill
it's
my
not fun and
allies.
you can just leave. But best case scenario,
I don't want to
my
play
way.
GTA again
long-term
too.
friends to play that game and maybe more with.
Molly.
I'm adding this extra bonus tip because although I think it can be extremely helpful for a specific type of person, I also understand that it's very subjective. Nevertheless, a tip that I think will help you enjoy more is to sit and live stream. If you
Battle.
know you enjoy the games you play and mostly just have a hard time committing to them or focusing on them, then streaming them live could help with adding a little bit of pressure for you to just focus on them. You'd also be surprised how fun it is to talk alongside playing the game. You don't even have to commentate if you'd like. Instead, just focusing on streaming the game
Spike
specifically.
planted.
Knowing that someone could be watching is just enough anxiety to make you actually play a game without being genuinely distressing. My
Last
partner
player
has a very
standing.
hard time
Fuck, I was
focusing on
hoping to
video
just
games,
get
so
lucky
she
and
recently
swing.
decided to try live
One
streaming,
enemy
which
remaining.
She's in the back.
and it
hall.
went great. She was able to actually focus on the game and outwardly vocalize her inner monologue for a whole 2-hour session of gaming. Again, I know this tip will not be for everyone. It's a very specific thing to suggest, and if you're just not comfortable with streaming, then there are plenty of other tips in this list to try. But maybe it's something you've already considered, and if so, this is some encouragement. Go ahead and try it.
Nice try.
If you're just doing it for fun, you don't need to be worried about
should have hacked
having
it
the best
first.
commentary or gameplay. Or
What the hell game
views
is
on
that?
the chat. If it helps you to focus on your gaming, then that's great.
Jump
If not,
King.
don't worry. This last tip might be for you.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, dude.
While the other tips on this list might seem hard, this might be the only one that you're upset to hear. That's why I kept it for last. But
Just take a
unfortunately,
break
it's
and then
just
whenever
true.
you miss it, go
Sometimes
back
the
to
best
it.
thing to do when you don't enjoy something you used to is to take a break. I believe the reason this doesn't work for a lot of people is because they don't commit to it. If you want to take a break from gaming, you should really try to focus on the other things in your life, such as hobbies or spending time with friends and family. If you keep trying over and over to enjoy the same games and it's not working, then what harm is there in taking a week or two to spend that time on something else? Of course, it's not that simple, but maybe you can combine it with
Dude, I
some other
miss
tips on
Halo
this
3,
list to make
bro.
it easier. You could reach out
That
to
shit
some
was
friends
fun.
and play a new game together on the weekend, or maybe a fun challenge in a game you already play together. Then take a break from games up until that day. And on the day, make sure to get loads of snacks and make your space more comfortable so it'll be even more fun. And there's a good chance you'll spend the whole time taking a break being excited.
Oh no.
One
And of
enemy
course,
remaining.
there are so many factors.
Nice.
Good shit.
There are problems such as having too many options, not
There
being
are
able
too
to
many
access
fucking
all
options.
the
No more doubts.
games you enjoy.
We're ready.
Or even problems like
It's like a
depression
good and a
getting
bad thing,
in the way
right?
of you enjoying yourself. However,
It's like, damn, I want to play this one, but I know I must sink so much
taking a
time
proper
into
break
it, but I
can
gotta
help you to
finish
take a
this
step
game
back and
first.
reapproach games with a
You know what
new
I'm saying?
mindset. I hope that this video can help you reignite that passion for gaming. These tips come straight from my
I
experience.
never played that
but
game.
I'm
Is that
also
Animal
still
Crossing?
figuring out how
I heard
to
it was
enjoy
good.
all the
Together.
games everyone's crazy about.
Do we want
But
to
if you
play
enjoyed this video,
2B,
please leave a
2C,
like
and
and
then
consider
retake it?
subscribing, as it really helps me out. Maybe share this video with someone you
I don't
know
have
who's
it.
struggling with enjoying games recently. And if you have any thoughts
Sounds
on
like
what I
a-
talked about in this video,
Like a
good or
drug
bad,
problem.
or suggestions, please let me know in the comments.
Bro, you're not enjoying video
Anyways, I
games?
hope you
What
enjoyed,
the fuck
and
is
I'll
wrong with
see
you,
next
man?
time.
You need to take a break.
Good shit, Chamber.
Yeah, that's kind of shitty, man. It's just weird. There's too much stimulation in the world nowadays, right? Kind of just... Everybody's just staying distracted now. I mean, what else can you do? Like, there's a lot of weird shit going on. But we're spoiled, bro. We're spoiled. Look at us. 120 or 149,000 people are like, bro, I'm fucking vibing with this shit, man. Video gaming sucks sometimes. It's like,
Spike planted.
that's our struggle, you know? Other people are out there like, bro, I'm missing my fucking kidneys or something, you know? I don't know. But yeah, I guess taking a break is probably the best idea. And then the rest are just kind of
One
just
enemy
have
remaining.
have fun with it, bro. Just don't think too
Smoke's
much.
down.
Oh shit. He's one tap if you shoot him in the face. But yeah. Interesting. That was a good video too.